system. There are big backlogs in the court system that I've certainly spoken about quite a bit. I'll take any calls, basically, on this tremendous issue that we've got in our country, that there is life beyond the pandemic and there are real issues mounting in the country. Thank you for texting and tweeting. Let's read your text message. There's Brett in Leighton who says, in August 2018 I had bowel disease. This left me unable to work pending a reversal, so I don't need a stoma bag. That was scheduled for summer 2020, but I'm now told it will be early 2022, and I quote, if you're lucky. I'm also due a hip replacement surgery. I'm 55, and in my opinion, I'm now on the scrappy. Hey ho, that's Brett in Leighton. Brett, I hope you're not on the scrappy, I really do. And another one here, if you back the lockdowns, if you back the lockdowns, and now you're on an NHS waiting list, tough luck. You've got what you wanted. I think that's a bit cruel, I've got to say, that message. Nikki in Sunderland. Nikki.
Hi, Mr. Army. Yes, about the NHS. I was supposed to go on for polyp screening in 2020, and I rang up in 2019. Yes, I'll get a letter. Yes, you'll get screened. No letter came. I rang. We've changed the procedure. We're going to triage you, and if the consultant doesn't think there's a history of polyps, you won't get seen. And also, we don't remove polyps. And I said, well, polyps can turn to cancer. I've been backwards and forwards to my GP. I've eventually got hold of the secretary at the hospital, and I've asked what the guidelines are. Oh, well, I don't know what the guidelines were, but they changed the new ones. They changed, I don't know. That's what I asked you to ask the consultant when the guidelines were changed. Don't put the complaint into cows who are hopeless because they're not medically trained. They're just a go-between. So when we're supposed to renew this week, just because it happened, so we'll have ring cows on Monday. It's terrible up in the northeast. The initial service, okay, actually not service. They're going to start getting here.
I remember when I was responsible for emergency care under when Tony Blair was in government. I was a Minister of Human Medicine in the Health Department. There was a real sense that the NHS up in the northeast was some of the best in the country. So I'm really sad to hear you say that.
It's not the best in the country. I mean, I've had experience. I had a senior, I had facial reconstruction in the northeast. That I don't know what they didn't have me under a local anaesthetic, couldn't feel it, stitching. I was in a surgeon, I could feel everything. I was rheumatic, subjected from PSC, and we went with my parents surgeon all over England and Wales, and eventually found a good surgeon up in Scotland, Ian Jackson. But he left NHS because the NHS wanted him to remove 8 moles.
But Nikki, have you had your polyps dealt with or not?
No, I haven't. Because
and are you worried that they could be cancerous?
Well, yes, because I've been going back and back saying I'm not right, I'm constantly up in a nicely tried to go. It's not working. And all I do is just give it up, take that, I'm not right. Eventually found a polyp, and they said, well, put you on a 5-year program, which was due in January 2020, and it's just ridiculous. I just can't get an answer from anyone.
Nikki,
I mean, the consultant's going to phone me in June with a consultation over the phone, but I've got to my GP, and my GP said, oh, well, I'm sorry, but I don't know how to get you back onto the training program.
Nikki, look, this is heartrending. Again, please reach out to your local Member of Parliament, see if there's anything that she can do up there to help you in Sunderland. Angie in Truro in Cornwall. Angie.
Oh, hi, David. Yes,
Hi.
thanks for taking a call.
Not at all.
Yes, I feel so much for Mary, I believe it was. You're the one before this
Yes,
lady.
Mary, 78.
Regarding knees, because I was very fortunate. I had a knee replacement on February the 14th last year.
Well done, just before the lockdown.
Absolutely so. I was great. But my other one should have been done as soon as possible thereafter because it was a toss-up. They both as bad as each other. However, obviously time went by. I only managed to see my specialist face-to-face in December. And he referred me to a specialist, another specialist, but he was private, so obviously that was out of the question. So I went back to my GP.
Were you meant to be referred to someone who's private, or did he say
No,
that there's an option?
I don't know why.
It just happened that way. Okay.
No way, obviously. But then I went back to my GP, which is quite hard to get hold of. You have to make an appointment and wait for about 3 weeks until they can give you a phone call. And at last I got a phone call, and he's put me on the referral list for the second knee replacement. And the time he's given me, and it's been told to him, is a waiting time of 5 years.
Angie, can I ask, I always find it hard to ask a woman her age, but can I ask you how old you are?
Yes, I'm on to 71 now. I'm a very, very active lady. I've got all sorts of things I need to do outside, and I live on prescription tablets and ibuprofen just to keep my nerves in control. It's agonising. But
Of course, the other knee's wonderful, and you say you also got that horrible.
I've got one straight leg and one very bendy leg, which goes outwards, and the bones grating. But thankfully, this coming June, I'm going to have a steroid injection in it, so fingers crossed that will last me through, but that's obviously for 5 years.
But you can tell what good looks like because you've had one done. So it's sort of cruel and unusual punishment, really.
That poor woman, she must get some prescription tablets because it's excruciating. There's anything
I
like
mean,
that,
but there are, of course, if you've got to be taking ibuprofen every day, there are obviously side effects to that. It's not, it's not
Absolutely, I
fantastic.
hate taking it, but you have to because you just can't get up in the morning otherwise. You're stiff. You can't move your leg. You have to lift them up with your legs, with your arms,
Yes.
to try and get out of bed even. So I understand that. I think she's called Mary, I think. And but this is, obviously.
Well, look, I really hope that it's not 5 years.
Well,
Because 5 years doesn't feel like the 6th richest economy in the
I
world.
said, blimey, I said I could be dead then. He said, yes, well, a number of older patients probably will be. I said, well, that'll get rid of you, and I can pick up the list.
Angie, look, please call it again, but I'm really hoping when you do, that knee's been fixed. Thank you for sharing that with us. Oh my God, we've got to do better than this. We really, really have. We're talking about waiting lists and waiting times. Are you waiting for surgery? Like our last caller and the caller before that, call me on 0345 6060 973. Tell me your story. How upset are you? Are you in pain? Is there anything that you think can be done to sort out this problem? Call me on 0345 6060 973. You're listening to David Lamb in LBC. It's 6:30. It's time for the news with Tim Rock.
Half of those in their 30s in England have had their first coronavirus vaccine. The Health Secretary has revealed the news on Twitter after the Duchess of Cambridge posted a picture of her getting the first jab yesterday. There's a warning to ministers not to repeat the mistake of acting too late to tackle the spread of the virus. Sir Tim Gowers, whose argument against herd immunity helped trigger England's first lockdown, says COVID-19 infections appear to be growing again, which may mean the June 21st date for lifting all restrictions may have to be reviewed. Brentford have won what's considered the most lucrative game in UK football. They will now play in the Premier League next season after beating Swansea 2-0 in the Championship playoff final. And the weather clears spells and the odd fog patch tonight. Northeastern and eastern areas seeing cloud later on, a low of 6.
LBC.
You can always trust a bit of stargazing to put a twinkle in your eye. So if you're on the lookout for someone to do that building renovation, complete with stargazing skylight, simply visit trustedtrader.com. There you'll find plenty of vetted, reviewed, reliable professionals in an abundance of trades. Like a builder who'll provide the star treatment. For trusted tradespeople, let the superstars align.
Hey, Harry. Hello, mate. Any tips for the horses? It's going to be one hell of a race, that's for sure. I'm sorry, mate. I've got Michael Owen on the line. Yeah, Michael. Hello, Gaffer. What do you fancy in the big race today? Oh, I think the favourite will win it by a distance. I'm not sure in handle these conditions. I like the one at the bottom of the handicap. Your best bet is... Oh, sorry, lads. I've got to run. I'm teeing off in 20.
Whether you listen to Harry or Michael, make your best bet at BetVictor. Search online for latest offers. 18 plus, be gamble aware. Please gamble responsibly.
As restrictions continue to ease, it's great we can now meet indoors. But remember, there are 1 in 3 people who have COVID-19 of no symptoms who can spread it without knowing. That could be a friend, a relative, it could even be you. So it is still safest to meet up outside in the fresh air, where COVID-19 particles can be blown away. Let's take this next step safely. Hands, face, space, and fresh air.
Booking a hotel is never easy. Am I getting the best price? Will it look anything like the pictures? Well, with Premier Inn, you don't have to worry about any of that. Because with us, you know exactly what you're getting. A great night's sleep, over 800 easy-to-find locations, ensures a great value, flexible rates, and as much brekkie as you can handle. So enjoy your weekend break without breaking the bank. Premier Inn, best easy. Only available to book at premierin.com. Our eardrums to let us sense when things are a bit off. It made us wonder, what if a car could have sensors too? Like a lane departure warning system that tells when you're going off course and helps get you back on track. The new Honda Jazz Hybrid. Honda, the power of dreams. I want to give my news agents a shout out. I'm there reporting to the papers and whenever we run out of milk, and I couldn't have got through the last year without them. Now it's your turn. American Express are asking you to give your favourite small business a shout out. Search Shop Small Pledge to nominate your choice, and you could be rewarded with a £250 voucher to spend there. Let's go shop small with American Express.
Eligible small businesses only. See promointerest.com/shop small pledge for full T's and C's.
Leading Britain's conversation. LBC with David Lammy.
David Lammy here, leading Britain's conversation, and I'm going to return to your calls on waiting list. You can call me on 0345 6060 973 if you are waiting for surgery, waiting for an operation, caught up in a nightmare backlog, in pain. Just share with us the story creating change. We've of course also seen the Biden administration